Tune in every Saturday right here where I bring you Brookland's fastest morning newscasts, keeping you up to date on the headlines happening now and preparing you for the busy week ahead. Thanks for joining me on this lovely day. Here are some of the headlines Brookland News is following this morning. TikTok is setting limits for minors. Last Saturday was the 82nd annual Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast. Everything on that coming up. And the first Democratic candidate expected to challenge Biden has officially entered the race. And a planning commission meeting turned to a debate stage. Now the commission has made a final decision. And an American variety store is making its way to the great city of Brookland. Everything on what you just heard coming up. Breaking social media news, one of the most popular social media apps out there is setting limits for minors. The app TikTok is only allowing 60 minutes on the app. The update should become official within the next coming weeks. Moving on, last Saturday was the 82nd annual Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast, held the first weekend of March. We spoke to the 2023 president of the Kiwanis, who said,
Number one, it's an annual tradition. It's been going on for 80 years. People just know that when Kiwanis will have a pancake day. And I think, too, they just like to come see friends and enjoy pancakes and bacon and sausage.
Now, the breakfast is held the first Saturday of March. For the times and locations, you can visit sites.google.com/view/Jonesboro Kiwanis. Marianne Williamson, an author, has officially announced and launched her 2024 presidential campaign. The first expected challenger of President Biden. Williamson also had a campaign for president in 2020, but failed to gain the momentum needed and ended up endorsing Senator Bernie Sanders. In her announcement speech, she said that it is our job to create a vision of justice and love that is so powerful that it will override the forces of hatred and injustice and fear. Williamson also never mentioned President Biden, which has become surprising to some. Now let's take a break from news and move to weather. It's going to be cloudy as we move through the day. You can expect a high of 52 and a low of 46 degrees. But while we move into that evening, it's going to start to get rainy. So you're definitely going to want to grab that jacket as you head out the door. A little chilly, but also rainy as we move into the evening. Now let's go back to news. Storage buildings were denied to be placed on County Road 741 after multiple citizens came together and said this is not what they wanted. I interviewed Charles Caesar, a representative of the roads, who told me this is not what they want.
We really don't want to interdictate commercial and residential areas. We should plan around that. Spot planning is something where you take a zone and put it right in another group of a dissimilar zone. So if you put a commercial right in the middle of a residential, agricultural, some of it still is, in your spot zoning, we hope that the planning board won't really let that happen. I would think we should have a reasonable assumption that maybe y'all wouldn't want to do that.
A new store is expected to make its way to the city of Brookland. Family Dollar showing a hybrid model is going to make its way to Brookland. This will be located in between Sharp Small Engines and Brookland Dental on Highway 49. We also want to make note of something. We announced that McDonald's was going to be placed at the intersection of School Street and Highway 49. Now, Hack Brown has just announced someone bought the property, but we want to say we have multiple inside sources who are confirming this information. Here are some events you may be interested in. A weather seminar will be held by the NWS Memphis at the St. Bernard Auditorium in Jonesboro. The event is for everyone interested in weather. The event will be held from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I will be there. Another event, if you like musicals, the Sounds of Musicals will be held at the Glass Factory today. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. And an author of The Boy Inside is hosting a meet and greet event at Lotus and Crown in Paragould from 2 to 4 p.m. That's all we have for you now. For all the latest information on some of the stories you just heard, you can visit brooklandnews.wordpress.com. Thanks for tuning in to this weekend's version of Brookland's fastest morning newscast, and we'll see you Monday.